Me to log in, man. 8 minutes. For no reason, asking me to log into my broker. Just ignore that for a minute. Okay. It was silver. I think silver's one that pushed up, right? Yes. By 2.5%. Which is interesting because we've seen dollar push up here clearly. Is it going to that next level then? You hit around 10. That level's fine. So 100.5 is the next sort of level where we're looking at there to be a rejection on the DXY or something. Just fix my camera because it's also in an awkward spot. from the looks of it. That's better. Better. Right, so let's look at everything else. Bonds are up 4.4, 4.2 isn't that bad, but still up. Indices around neutral to slightly high. Metals up, oil is down 2%. Okay, that's interesting. Last night there was potential issues with the negotiation and now it's fine. Okay, that's interesting. Bitcoin ETH up a bit. Yeah. If the war was gonna restart, I'd see a strong push in the dollar, but we've not seen that from that, I think, from the war perspective. So everyone should be looking at yen. The big news this week is yen. Like, that's the big news this week. That's gonna fail now. This is gonna fail too. The volume is looking like it's on the short side. Look that high out, melted down. Channel pullback, melted down. Hitted equal highs, that's suspicious. Channel sweep, melted down. Channel sweep, melted down. Or pushed down even. So yeah, it looks like price is still bearish from this section here and this section here towards this invalid zone. Try and do it on the 1 minute chart to be a bit more cleaner. There. And there. And similar thing with euro pound. Morning Sahad, how you doing, bro? Took that high out, moved down, took that level out, moved down, took that channel out. Not too much. Took that channel out, moved down, price come up, took that zone out, moved down. Price looks like it wants to move down even more. What are you saying, dude? Where's the area? Welcome to Stratton.
Welcome to Stratton Oakmont.
On 2 minute chart for USD CAD. GBPJPY is already on the perfect level. Fine. UJ up. USD JPY is gonna have intervention soon. It's gonna be very soon, like today or tomorrow. I think today because the volume is not looking good. USD. GG. Okay. There's EU and GU done for now. Let's set the alert on the bottom of this, so be 1 2 in it. O2. Yep. Got an alert on GU. How you doing anyway, Sahad? What are you saying, brother? Let's try and log into the account now, because it was being weird before. Here we go. Let's into TradingView. There. Let me open the window because it's so warm. Oh, it's so hot today, bro. I think this week we're gonna get 35 degrees Celsius. That's gonna be disgusting, bro. Absolutely disgusting. I can just tell. Like 34, 35 C4. That's gonna be diabolical. I can see all the Brits moaning about it now. It's too fucking hot. 25, 15. And then can grab that over here. $30. That can definitely go all the way across to 4 o'clock. Go across to there. I'm not going to be able to do that, so I'll just have to do this instead. There. Invalid zone. Price come down, took that low. Technically took that low. Broke that level there. Invalid zone failed. Could go along from here. That would have been the first zone here. That would have been an L. The only other zone would have been here, but I don't think I would have taken it from there if the first zone had already failed. 1.1 pip, 2.1 pip plus 0.2, 2.3 is fine. I don't think I would take that, just because if that zone's broke and then that zone's failed, that's not giving me confidence. Or that was fine. If this come took that low instead of making it equaler, then that would also be fine, because this is just starting to make a bit of a trend line now. So if you get a break retest of that trend line, i.e. sweep of Asia high, volume starts to come into the downside, then it might actually be shorts. Could be interesting. Keep an eye on M2 and see what happens. And also mark out an invalid zone. I'm gonna mark that zone now because that's already been tagged. I think that's gonna fail. And then you got this one right below it. Right, let's look at GJ then. Price come took the high. Not really much of a pullback, is it? That's better. The only reason I'm trading CAD is because it looks like a good idea for a short because of the Canadian looking like they're in a recession in it, so it'll be a good short against the dollar. That's pretty much kind of the reason why I'm looking into shorting it or buying USD CAD. It's an alright pair to trade, nothing amazing, but I'm trying to look for really good pairs to trade against the yen. Like really weak pairs, so that when the yen does drop, it drops probably more on those weaker pairs, i.e. moving more to the downside after that moves happen. But we'll have to see in it. What did Neville put in the chat, man? In it, I'm very interested in an intervention. Can you make a call to Japan to and just sitting? I'm thinking close to SF against top tiles at Libord. He didn't show us the yen on there, but I had a look myself. I think CAD yen is one of the best pairs. Too short. And euro yen, but I think euro is going to be a bit strong this week. So I'd rather just short CAD yen because that makes sense. So I might just grab that and stick that on. Oh god damn me, I put off. Interesting, made equal lows there. What's happened with gold and silver? Gold opened up, took these lows here, flew all the way up, had a massive consolidation here for about how many hours? Hour and 40 minutes before it started to break out. And was silver the same? Oh, silver was worse. That consolidated for 2 hours and 30 minutes before the breakout. And did a very similar move by taking out these lows there. Interesting. So let's look at CAD yen. Okay, that's already... How far did it move on the intervention? Oh, I put the top right there perfectly then. That was a 300 pip move, but then what's the average SL zone gonna be on this then? Because if it's too small, I can't trade it because of margin. So how far I can average 1.4, 2.5, 1.5, 2.5, 2.7. Hey, the supply zones and demand zones don't seem to be that bad. Yeah, that's reasonable. That's reasonable. Okay. We had that move, been sat in consolidation, go on this 1 hour chart. Probably 4 hour, be cleaner so I can actually see what's going on. Our support level around here. Intervention is definitely going to break through that level, that's for sure. I think if you sweep this high here at 011, then I could start looking for GBPJPY shorts. We've tagged in here, made another equal low. Made an equal low there. We had the reaction off of that zone. We had this channel here that we're now coming to take out. I'll just delete all of that. And then Forex. There. I think we're gonna move down. And I've just seen Euro come take this high here on the wick. Now that puts me at, this is the invalid zone. That's where we should target. Let's see what happens here. Are we gonna you move or not? And this is funny because you had volume come in, consolidation, volume come in. Now let's see what happens. I would prefer it, but let's have a look here. So you would have entered on the breakout, it would have fell straight into the invalid zone on M1, melted directly through there into this invalid zone. Then odds are you could have gone break even just to be safe if price comes to tag you out. And if price falls from there, bro, so I had these buy stops and sell stops look really good, bro. Like a really good way to get in a trade without waiting for a pullback. I need to be careful because that's Frankfurt low there. We're creating Frankfurt high now. We've got 1 minute left here. So if you start to see volume coming down, then that's okay because you can sweep a level a few minutes before London open as long as London goes in the same direction. Yeah. Fuck it out. Sorry. This zone should fail. We leave Cadien there. We'll keep an eye on GJ and UJ. Wow, we dipped that low. And then ended up pushing higher. Which I'm not surprised by at all. I'm gonna put an alert on here. 15, yeah, loot 25. I want a name for it. But you used to be able to put names on alerts, yeah? Why can't I put? Oh yeah, yeah. Yeah, perfect. What's going on? What's going on? 1 minute's done nothing yet. If we start to reject from here, come on. If we start to reject off of this zone here,
well, hello everybody.
that's gonna be a nice insight as to where price is gonna go.
Real day trader, go real time at financialjuice.com/purchase and save 67% on a subscription. Isn't that one big?
We've had volume on this side here.
Come on, people.
Had volume on the shorts through Asia, and then since Asia we've had volume on the upper side, so we'll see. Because we did have these lows built up, swept, and then volume come in, so that's why London is going to be important. If we start to create structure down, I'm going to be like, yep, let's go short. And that kind of tried to do what I think it was gonna do. Not so clean though, but valid, I suppose. Take any of these guys. Look at these guys instead. But if it took them 3-4 highs as well, but no. But yeah, CAD pairs are alright. This looks like it's gonna be a big SL. Fuck's sake. 3.6 is huge on euro, man. But we might get a good volume. Wait, was that price going higher or price going lower? I've forgotten. Wait. So low. There, I would have gone break even after we pulled up break structure there on the breakout way. And we haven't taken that out yet. So now the next zone to go short is going to be here. Most people look on here, yeah, taking the high. The euro pulled back into that zone, but I just don't like how big of a thingy it was, big of an SL. 3.6 is a lot on euro, man. And I don't like pound. It's just doing big candle up, big candle down, big candle up, big candle down. That's not what I want to see. And we still haven't failed this invalid zone, so that's another thing. If you drop down that failed the invalid zone and then euro drops down and allows for a pullback for an entry, then yeah, sure, we can take that. Breakout would have been good on USD card today, man. Buy stop, sell stop method. And then could have done about 12 to 13 pip for TP1. Well, could have done failure of that zone by 0.7 at least. So 12.8 is 13 pips basically. Could have done that. Would have been 4, or we changed that good, but expected in it because of the whole entry method. I need GJ to hold that level. If it does, I'm going to short GJ. Come on, GJ. Hold that level. Don't break it. Keep an eye on UJ on the MetaTrader accounts in it so I can see what the hell he's doing. Still pushing up a bit. And I think there was news about Bank of Japan, right? Didn't they say something or make a statement or something?
تفاهم سازوکاری برای نظارت بر ادامه توقف جنگ پیش بینی شد با حضور میانجی ها. این سازوکار خب یک سازوکار جدیدی است تحت عنوان دیکانفلیکشن سل ایجاد شد برای اینکه مطمئن بشیم توقف جنگ در لبنان پایدار خواهد بود.
واو
میشه سازمان
So basically, in the negotiations, they've signed received documents from the USA that allows Iran to sell oil, gas, pharmaceutical products. You sick guy. So 5 things that they've done so far. This is confirmed by the Ismail Baghai, who's part of the negotiations. Talks to JD Vance. We've established a conflict control unit to stabilize the front lines in the Middle East, including Lebanon. Interesting. Second, a hotline of communications has been formed, which through Iran can be contacted if problems arise in the Strait of Hormuz. That's fine. Showing they have authority over it. Third, a working group on nuclear files has been formed, which will begin its work as soon as the United States has fully implemented Clause 13 of the agreement. Yet to figure out what that is. 4, we have signed an agreement with Qatar regarding the release of the Iranian frozen assets. That's perfect for them. 5th, we received documentation from the USA that allows us to sell oil, gas, and pharmaceutical products without sanctions for a period of 60 days. Bro, this is like a fantastic agreement for Iran. They still get authority over Hormuz. They got now they'll have to put their own units there as well to literally challenge the Israelis, which I think is actually dodgy. That seems suspicious, because then how's Israel gonna get through them without attacking Hezbollah if they're there to protect Hezbollah ultimately? And when Israel attacks the Iranian people, then what's the media gonna say? Is Trump gonna say they started it first or what? That's gonna be interesting. I see that going wrong. And then the signed agreement with Qatar saying there's frozen assets are going to be released. There's billions worth there, and they can sell oil and gas and pharmaceuticals. They're going to make so much money. I'm moving to Iran, bro. Legit, let's go Iran. Honestly, where's Alan? Alan, you be here, you idiot. Did you hear what I said? Alan, it's 8:10. You should be on the way to work. Alan, you should be here. But yeah, things are looking really good in terms of those negotiations. Looking very good for Iran. Like, I'm surprised. I think Iran is shitting Israel is shitting itself and the USA.
Financially stable and lived in poverty.
خیلی وحشتناک. اون رویا پردازی
The agreement I made with myself was that I would go and succeed.
فرشه.
Have you heard about this Iranian goalkeeper? How he's supposed to be really good or something? I don't really watch football, so I don't know what's happened, but yeah. Egypt secured his victory over New Zealand. Yeah. Yeah, he's a good goalie, you know. He's a really good goalie. Yeah, I don't like football. I think it's a gay sport, if anything. But he's a good guy. He's on it, you know. Literally, like, he's fully not. He's fearless. That's what he needs as a goal. He needs someone fearless, bro. They can't be scared of the ball. Let's just comment on this really quickly. The negotiations seem to be working really, really well in Iran's favor. Well done, USA, making Iran stronger again. Meager. These negotiations are really supporting Iran, you know. Bloody tattoos. Iran was so asked yesterday if they win the World Cup, I'll run through town naked. Iran was so asked yesterday. What do you mean? They saved, bro. I'm looking at the goals, innit? I'll pay for that. Cause it's always an Indian, man. Why you gonna be like that, bro? I swear. You freaking little pervert. Yeah, football is gay. I don't think it's all that. No, but honestly, Alan, that goalkeeper, he's on it, you know? That goalkeeper is on it. And have you just go to X and see what I just posted, bro? Oh shit, you're driving, innit? They just finished talks. And the guy gave an interview that Ismaili Baghai guy, the one who's part of the thingy, you know, the negotiations, and they've reached 5 points.
According to IRNA, Iran delegation heads to Tehran after Switzerland talks.
Huh? What? Okay, let's look at Japan, bro, because Japan's Nikkei closing level is at the highest ever. Interesting. Right, let's go back to the charts because I don't want to miss any moves in it. Okay, EU's disgusting right now. GU is just flew all the way up. If I get rid of that and I just look at this, I can see why. Build up. Oh, bolly. Build up. Let's say it took that low. So they had the negotiations, yeah. You would have hit TP1 on USD CAD just now. Okay, so London's just come taken Frankfurt high, or like Asia high / Frankfurt high. Now could this move down? I'm actively looking for shorts in yen, not longs, because I've been slapped twice by longs. Where intervention was mentioned or something like that, so I'm just not looking to take those trades again. I know gbpjpy is not bad for shorts, and also gbpj and cadjpy, so I'm looking at cadjpy also. Nothing here as of yet, but yeah, eurusd, it's not giving volume to the downside. It's just really bad. I don't know how else to put it. It's just really bad. Anyway, so what happened with Iran? Yeah, we've established a conflict control unit to stabilize the front lines in the Middle East, including Lebanon. So that means they can have their own soldiers. Though it's going to be interesting to find out what happens with Israel, because they keep attacking. So then, where does that put Iran? I'm not sure. But at least it gets them into Lebanon, which is good for Iran. Second, a hotline of communication has been formed which Iran can be contacted if problems arise in Strait of Hormuz. That shows they have authority over Hormuz. That's perfect. Third, a group of nuclear files will be formed which will begin as soon as the United States has fully implemented Clause 13 of the agreement. I don't know what Clause 13 is, but it's basically saying if you don't do that, then we're going to do this, which means America has to do whatever Clause 13 is, which is probably in their favor again, in Iran's favor. Fourth, we've signed an agreement with Qatar regarding the release of Iranian frozen funds. There's billions in there. We know that. Fifth, we've received documentation from the USA that allows us to sell oil, gas, and pharmaceutical products without sanctions for 60 days. Bro, this is a sick deal for Iran. And that's only the first outcome of talks with JD Vance. Bro, and then the next talks, they're gonna have Trump bending over in his underwear, showing his balls to the media. Legit, they've got USA by the balls, bro. Bashi is secretly Iranian. Bale. قربونت شما ایران. عشیقتم ایران. شما خیلی خوشگلی ایران. Wait, let me say Iran. شما خیلی خوشگلی ایران. That's how they say it. Alan is Iranian, by the way. Alan's half Iranian and half... Is it Scottish? It's Scottish, wasn't it, Alan? Was it Welsh? I don't remember. Uncle Iran was being haram when he came to the UK. And then Alan was the byproduct of that. But yeah, these deals are looking really favorable for Iran. I want to see how the second round of negotiations form. I'm also arranging from a different... No, Alan is, bro. You get side angle of Alan, bro. He's almost Jewish. That's how Iranian he is. I'm telling you, certain angles, yeah, Alan's giving these vibes. Bashi's hairline gives it away he can't be Iranian. What are you talking about, bro? I know bare Iranians with almost no hairline. Shut up, lad. The Iran delegation heads to Tehran after Switzerland talks. Does that mean they're gonna talk again in 2 months? Shalom, lachaim, lachaim. I'm due till I die. You know, you should go to Fivers and just say that. Say, I'm Jewish till I die. And then say, each pair you give me, I will donate to Israel. Say, Israel, our promised land. And then they'll probably just give you payouts, bro. You don't even have to trade it, they'll just pay you. Put you on the roster to get paid. 0% loans, that's exactly, bro. Okay, Iranian delegation leaves venue for Tehran after 18 hours of negotiation. Qatar and Pakistan, following the consultation, issued a joint statement announcing the parties' agreement on a 60-day roadmap, the formation of a Supreme Committee, and the start of technical working groups. Technical talks will continue until the end of the week in Bergenstock. Ex-Israeli spy claims Trump's life is at risk for cutting a deal with Iran. No way! Ex-Israeli spy claims that Trump's life is at risk for cutting a deal with Iran. There's a claim Western media won't touch. Oh god, yeah, for sure. They're gonna be way too scared. Be way too scared. I swear, Iran's loving this, you know. They're proper loving this. Why was it me? Yeah, I know he looked handsome. You look gay. Hey, what's going on there? What's that alert for? What's that alert for? UJ's pushing higher. Okay, if UJ's pushing higher, we're getting a first leg forming on GJ. If we get a second leg forming on GJ, then I might consider hopping in shorts. But this trade would have given you TP1. Oh, you bastard. After how many minutes? 25 minutes you would have got TP1 if you took it on the breakout. Alan, have you been playing Warzone or not, man? Me and Sahad had a proper long session yesterday. How long were we playing for, Sahad? Do you remember? It's like 3-4 hours, right? Now it's moving, but consolidated for 22 minutes before making that move. I told me it was in 2 hours. It's more than that. I thought it was like 3 hours or something. Some random invited me. I never seen was playing for a while. I thought it was you. Are you fucking dumb? Why would I play with you and not give you a call or whatever? If I was gonna play with you, I'll call you, innit, you dummy. After you message. Shut up, don't lie. So whilst me and Sahad were playing, yeah, you were playing with someone else. I hope I murked you in the game. What were we playing? We were playing Battle Royale, weren't we? That was Raj from India. Yeah, we was on. I think we did a few games of Battle Royale, and then we also did casuals, innit? Resurgence. Yeah. Sahad, what's the map with the Bajits? What's the map with the train station? What's it called? I don't know what the name of it is. I was trying to tell Alan about that, but he don't remember that one. He knows the other one, Rebirth Island, because I remember the name for that. Isn't it Heaven something? We're pushing towards 161,750 now on UJ. We should see a move occurring soon from the yen. Yeah, some shit like that. It's only for resurgence, yeah. So now the problem is euro is tagged into this zone here. So the next entry is going to be on the failure of this zone, which is good because it might give me a tighter SL, which would be ideal. Something like a 2.5 would be lovely. So let's see what happens with that. So we ended up taking this, oh shit, this high here ultimately. Gold was clean last night. I don't know, man. What happened last night with gold? Yeah, look at that, still going strong. UJ is still going strong. We're getting volume in UJ now though, look at that. It's 60 pips almost, that's loads. Even here we had like 45 and that was a lot back then, because look at that, it's really small. 20 pip range is disgusting. So we're getting volume now. Yeah, that's only recently. Gold was alright before, like it used to be reasonable, but like recently it has been really bad. Recently. So get rid of that. Keep that on GJ. And then, oh, we're about to add JPY. Still going higher. To stick with that there, innit? Look at this then, silver. Yeah, gold did it did a move for sure, but like, yeah, I was talking about that at the start of the stream. You had all these lows, it come swept them out, bro, and then just flew off straight after. Took them lows out, first leg, second leg, flew straight off. If you'd have done the buy stop on this,
according to Lebanese presidency, Lebanese president discusses maintaining ceasefire and halting Israeli military escalation in call with the US Vice President Vance, Kushner, and Qatari PM.
Kushner's a dickhead. I don't trust him at all. He's a proper dickhead. Trying to get in Mr. Entry. Yeah. Minor, innit? I'm not awake that time, so yeah. It did fly off, bro. It had a big move. Okay, so we just had a lovely dip on here. Big dip. Hello. The alerts and shit, man. All in the way. So everything is falling. Lovely. Are we gonna get a pullback or not? That could have been another zone actually on the buy stop, 24. So once you break that level, could have had the buy stop on there, 3.6 again. Why did it be 3.6 again? That's annoying. And then you would have been in here as well. Instantly in profit on the breakout. USD card, took these lows. First leg, second leg. And then pushed up. So you'd be getting triggered in on this now. Oh. I'm gonna set an alert here. Oh, the leg's feeling better now. I was able to walk on it today. I've got 2 alerts there now. How are we gonna know if it tags that zone and if it goes higher, we still can't short. Whereas if it tags that zone and starts to drop down again, then we can go short. But then we'll have a structure there that I can use in it to get into a short position. Because kind of JPY shorts would probably be a good swing as well as the intervention move. As long as it doesn't tag break even, of course. Okay, so price is coming into there now. Was that back up? Okay, yes, it's gone back up now. And then there. That's the zone I want to short from. As long as you reject off their break structure to the downside. Nah, I still don't like the look of this. There's no external zone that's been... Ooh. Ooh. Huh? 1 second. This might work. Earning the type to marry 770-year-old man for a funded. He's the type to marry someone who'll give him a account for Contact and then be like, oh shit, I got screwed this Contact. Oh no. Is Jeffrey Epstickle. Is Jeffrey Epstickle. Epstickle. That's what I'm gonna call the file. You know the Epstein files, yeah, whatever. But the Contact files, I'm gonna call him Jeffrey Quantstein. Jeffrey Quantstein file. I want a funny spin on the name, but I cannot think of it. Okay, perfect. So we drop down, created a lower high, drop down, break structure there. That would be break even on that. Bro, I can't wait to do these buy stops and sell stops and stuff, bro. Honestly. We're not far away from August. Come on. The data seems to look good on it. If I call direction well, the data does seem to look well, but I just need a bit more. The last trade I took was a loss, and it was... Check on my phone. On the 10th of this month, so 12 days ago. So what, about 2 trading weeks? Where's GJ going? Yeah, just been waiting in it, man. The market. With this entry model, so it looks like I'll be getting at least 3-4 a week. Do CAD JPY move in? Well, JPY moves in London, CAD moves in New York. You can trade CAD JPY in New York session. You would have had one trade where you would have had the TP1 at 4R. You would have had a second trade where That's not even really a good zone in all honesty, is it, on Euro USD? Like, that's actually a shit zone. Rather go for that low there. This is gonna be the weekly high, I've got a feeling. And this can go for New York. Yeah, the reason I like USD CAD recently is because when EUG's done all this really shitty consolidation, CAD for some reason has been really clean on price action, like really clean structure and stuff like that. Not every day, but it has been for some time, which is why I kind of like the idea of CAD. And then when I was looking at the intervention, I wanted to figure out what is the best trade against the yen for a swing if the Japanese intervention does occur and the other currencies weak, so I can swing from that position for a good week, maybe even 2 weeks, and ride it as long as I can. Because I've read and I watched some videos and like context videos on this sort of stuff, yeah, on the Japanese yen intervention. The first time it happened, they did one fat move and that was it, and then they did mini. The second time it comes, historically, they've done a fat intervention and price has dropped for a week or two, or consolidated at a lower pace, meaning at a bearish pace, meaning it's still dropping down. So I want to catch that move and then ride it down, if that makes sense. And I think because of how expensive yen, because of how cheap yen is at the moment, they're gonna have to do a big move and push it down for a certain amount of time. So I'm expecting to kind of swing trade the position. If I can be in there for 2, 3, 4 weeks, I don't mind. I'm happy with that, as long as it's pushing to the downside. So if we get another 500-600 pip, and then 2 days later you get another 100-200 pip, 3 days later get another 200-300 pip, a week later get another 200 pip, I'm happy with that. I'm just trying to catch on the M1, which is going to be really hard because I have to call it right before he opens his mouth and he says boom, intervention. And we don't know when that happens, and they never announce when it happens, it just happens. So there would have been 1, 2 trades right here, 3 trades if you were to take it from London open supply. All would have been in profit, which is fantastic. I don't like the look of GJ. Okay, so it's tagged that zone. Still yet to break this low here. Like for example, if CAD JPY break structure gives an entry, yeah, and UJ keeps pushing higher and higher, that just makes me more likely to hold that CAD JPY short, because then as UJ pushes higher and higher, we should see more and more expectation for that intervention to occur. Four US Air Force KC-468 Pegasus refueling tankers are en route to the UK, potentially headed for deployment in the Middle East. Wait a second, that's dodgy. Why you got oil tankers heading to the Middle East? That's dodgy. If that's true, then that means all this negotiations bollocks. USA knows that Israel is going to attack again, and they're just preparing. That is suspicious. Paper trades, or did you take them? What are you on about? On your screen, you no, did the breakout methods in it, buy stop, sell stop method. That one is. This was just a scaling into another potential entry in it. Then just kind of looking and gathering data as to like how to manage the trade and stuff in it, and just, you know, just compiling data. If I'm gonna wait till August or September, I might as well get as much data as I can, so I'm confident in it, innit? Like the buy stop, sell stop, and like confident in how I'm gonna manage break even and stuff like that. So far, the idea is when the buy stop happens and you get triggered in and it flies off in your direction in profit, when it pulls back and makes a structural zone that then pushes away from it, you can roll. That would be your break even. It looks to be the way I'd be dealing with this. And it looks like on USD CAD, it looks like the SL is not going to be much different at all size wise. EU and GU, if that 1 pip or more, you will be using that 1 pip or more, but on these you won't. Any other thing, place I could think of is price might want to come up to that level there, maybe, if it wants to take a zone out. Another thing I could think of, so I might as well whack a alert on 26, 30. Fucking alert on there. What, Alan, what are you saying, man? How's the laptop? You loving it, yeah? Actually, the type to ask a girl if she knows what a penny stock is before taking the panties off. No, I'd ask her what her opinion is on the monetary policy of Japan at the moment. That would be hot. Oh, just imagine coming across a woman trader, yeah, and then you ask her that, and then she says something like, after watching Governor Ureda's recent press conference, I feel like he's leaning more hawkish on the yen, and there's a likelihood of an intervention because their economy is due to collapse as there is too weak of a buying power of the yen. Oh, does that not just sound hot, bro? Does that not just sound like, oh, a woman says that, bro, I'm there, I'm all for it, lad. Oh, you're working from home? Oh, yeah. Oh, listen, we can play gaming then. Can you game or not? Or would they be on your case? Heck, you on a Monday, bare shit to do. Oh, loads of meetings and stuff, yeah. I'm the one to ask if she can blow and blowing my account at the same time. This is why you have relationship issues. This is why you have relationship issues. That's the star reason why you have relationship issues. Oh god.
William, knife back.
I'm divine like that. I'd say you're disabled like that, yeah. For you. Right, gold and silver. Let's have a look here then. Oh, it took that level out, didn't it? Go on M1 is. So come took that level out. First leg, second leg. You got all of this channel here. Gold should melt through that. Now, if you were to do a sell stop on this bad boy here, so 54, I would do like 20. Yeah, like 10. Yeah. And then a 36, do 50. Wait for price to create structure there, then push down. Okay. And then I would just target like probably 250. Well, that's 3. Yeah, probably 280 then. Yeah, 280. That'd be 5.6. Oh, not bad. Get your nitrous and start your Discord stream again. No bad. Nitro. Bashy getting butchered in the chat. I can't even see the pip analyst. Bro, I'm not paying for Discord Nitro, man. It's like £10 a month, bro. You're mad. And I don't even use it like that. I only use it just to post and stuff like that. Know what I mean? Yeah, no, man. Put that pip money to use. Oh yeah, I will. When I get a payout. If and when. Full-time gamer, part-time streamer, you get me? Idiot, man. Israeli forces killed a child. Well, I'm not surprised. A 4-year-old girl, a 14-year-old girl, a 51-year-old mother of 6. Al Jazeera. Photojournalist Ahmed Samir Owisha. The 8-year-old girl, Julia Al-Balawi. That's Julia right there. And among them, 15 people murdered. Israel murdered in Gaza this weekend. Yeah, I'm not surprised. Like, why are people surprised by this? Mirage Airlines, which transported the Iranian delegation for Switzerland for peace talks, flew from Geneva back to Zurich today. The aircraft arrived in Zurich from Tehran on Saturday, later continued to Geneva, and now has returned to Zurich. Bro, yeah, they're doing bare laps back and forth, innit? Between Geneva and Zurich. Oh God, Secretary of State Marco Rubio admits Washington intentionally funded a disastrous stalemate in Ukraine. He confirms that the establishment lied to the public while systematically allowing an entire nation to be completely destroyed for a proxy war. Is Marco Rubio an idiot? I'll put my pit money elsewhere. I'll leave it in your imagination. You're a dirty guy, man. I swear down. Why do you have to say stuff like that? On a public platform, man, because mate, you're gonna be the reason why no one comes to the stream, because they're gonna be like, this guy's gonna try and rape us. This guy, man, yeah, flipping. You guys, you sound very cute reading. You should do some voice effects. You're an idiot, Alan. But I can read it as Trump if you want, because I can do Trump impersonation. We go back. Where was it? Secretary of State Marco Rubio admits Washington intentionally funded a disaster stalemate in Ukraine. He confirmed the establishment lied to the public while systematically allowing an entire nation
According to ISNA,
to be
Iran's
completely
Deputy Prime
destroyed
Minister says
for a proxy war.
heads the Iranian team for technical talks in Switzerland starting on Monday. Technical talks
And
will
it's
be
all the
about
fault of
mechanisms for
China.
implementing US-Iran
China.
agreement, forming relevant technical
I,
groups.
POTUS of the United States. You sound like a special ed kid, not Trump. It's because I was trying to read it in his voice, innit? Actually, do some books on Audible. The entire books I'll buy for. You're a dirty guy, man. You're a dirty guy. Like special ed kid, not Trump. Marco Rubio admits Washington internationally funded a disastrous war in stalemate in Ukraine. I don't like China. China! President Xi Jinping, he's a good man. He's a good man. Yeah, he's a funny man. Them lot are so cooked. Anyway, what are we saying then with the markets? We've had really bad consolidation now on GJ for 20 minutes. I hate these disgusting 20-minute consolidations. They are hideous. Absolutely hideous.
If
Oh.
you're a real day trader, go real time at financialjuice.com/purchase and save 67% on a subscription. Let's make a big, beautiful deal, people. Come on.
Let's make a big, beautiful deal, people. Come on. If you make a deal, I won't bomb you. I'll let you live because that's how kind of a person I am. The President of the United States of America. And then he does his little dance. I want signals. Buy dollar, sell yen. Probably the best thing you'll get. NZD yen, CAD yen, sell. Buy USD CAD. I think the Nikkei is looking like a good buy too. He's a funny guy, give him that. Who's the funny guy? Trump. Yeah, he's a character. Like, it's nice to see what it would be like to know if a spastic got the power to control the world. Trump gave us that understanding. I do not see us coming up to here. That's a 70p move. I told you what I read earlier on. Apparently, one Israeli spy said something like there could be an assassination attempt on Trump in it. From Mossad innit? I love Israel, proper goyim. He wants that Israeli money, bro. That's what the real money is. 2 for 1 if that happens. They'll spin it and blame Arabs innit? They'll blame Hamas did it or something like that. Hamas. Shekels. Did you know there's a verse in the Bible, yeah? You know if a guy rapes a virgin woman, and he gets caught, he goes to the father, gives 20 shekels, and he's forced to be her husband, and he can't divorce her. That's mad, innit? So you rape her, you pay 20 shekels, and then she's your wife, and you can't even divorce her. So she's stuck, so she gets raped, and she's stuck in a marriage. Like, Christianity's a mad one, bro. A mad one. It don't make no sense. It's a mad one. Very beautiful. Oh dear. Whereas Islam says if you do something like that, you should get the chopping of the head or the stoning, like depending on how severe it is. I prefer the chopping of the head. That's a much nicer one. Cut, 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 cut. Snip, snip, snip. Really get. Why are you guys like this, man? Why are you guys like this? What's wrong with you both? I don't know what to do, man. Oh my god. What's UJ saying? Hey, 161.7. Okay, let's go to... We're gonna have to go to the daily chart on this, you know. It might even be the monthly chart then. Yeah. 161.95. Okay, yeah, so we do have that already. I think that's this one. Yeah. I think that's a nice level. 161.95. That was a previous monthly high. That's a stout level. Right there. And then after there, where else is the next? Then the next level's all the way over here. Let's rewind to the rewind. Go over there. Go on the daily. Because where's price now? 161.75, yeah? Do 4 I'm gonna have to drag one of these. Oh, why couldn't you do that? Oh, doesn't let you do it. You know what? I might have to do. The. Where's the other drawing panel? I was on to Ray. Alt J. Yeah, that. I'm gonna have to do these instead. Yeah, I've got 10 hours. Put it next there. $1.95. That's already past the 9.5 level. Then you got 163.12. 160.12. Hey, that's 3 days before my brother's birthday. Yeah, there. effect. Right, markets still haven't moved much. Oh, I couldn't do the buy stop sell stop on gbpjpy. The SL is way too big. SL is way too big on that. One really ain't too silly till it's in my belly. That's disgusting. That's disgusting, Sahad. Young Willie, he was being silly with his Willie. You guys are literally kids. You guys are literally kids. Oh, they got 20% off FTMO again. They're running out of liquidity or something. They need to start selling it. It just says 20% off the challenges, isn't it? Have a look. Only until this Friday, and it doesn't show any restrictions, so I'm guessing whatever you want in it. Yeah, it doesn't say anything specific like only this account or anything. It's 20 on FTMO accounts. USD CAD's got dirty chop now, bro. Literally chopping around for hour. Literally solid hour. Unfortunate. EU starting to move now. Let's see what the SL would have been on here. So what was the 12? I would have done it on 10. That would have been above that high there. 4.5, 5.5. I can do it on GU because GU has more volume. But then the TP1 would still be 15 to 18 pips. So if I did 17, it'd be a 3R TP1. Suppose if it works, it works. Yeah, do 150% off. They pay you money. Lol, that's funny. They don't pay you money. Bro, legit, you know, in the last week, bro, you know, honestly, you know, since like I told Alex to suck out, bro, I swear in one day I had like 6 emails, yeah. And then I was like, what the hell? They keep sending them again and again and again.
According to BBC News, preparations for a lectern are being made in Downing Street. So according to ITV reporter, an announcement is expected soon in Downing Street.
Yeah. I need to chat to that guy who I did the podcast with before, man. So look at the breakout again, it worked. It just leaves you in consolidation for ages, but then it worked. But as I said, this SL is ginormous, bro. 9.3, 10.3, and then cover the spread 11 pip SL. I'm not doing that. If it was like a 5-6 pip, then maybe. But I'm glad it works though. What's the UJ saying then? When Bashy smiles, something tingles within me. You're dirty, man. Go away. I'm gonna mute you, man. Go away, you little pervert. Yes, very. Help. Someone help.
According to statesman, Starmer Chief of Staff tells staff he's resigning.
I tried to take his Pepe's once, bad idea. He flipped the table in the shop with bare garlic sauce around his mouth. A 200 FTMO account is 1,400 AUD. That's a weekly payout, paycheck for Aussies. God damn. Shout out Aussies down under. Sydney is very nice. That's where he's from. From Sydney.
Hello everybody, this is Donald J. Trump. You're behind the markets. If you're a real day trader, go real time at financialjuice.com/purchase and save 67% on a subscription. Isn't that one big, huge, brilliant deal? Come on, people.
It is very nice with the going, gang. Oh dear. This looks to me like CAD yen's gonna be keep going up if this is, and we just had the alert for that. Yeah, still going higher. Stay away from Bondi. Too late. I live 5 minutes away from Bondi. No way, mad. I stayed there for a week. Did the very peace. But the best beaches. Interesting. Fuck, USD card so bad right now, man. Fucking hell. I'm gonna have to look at CAD JPY in New York session then. Maybe. Maybe. It's 1 o'clock. Need to get the thingy on here for 1 o'clock. We're playing Call of Duty. Yeah, I will play as soon as I cut the stream in it, so maybe 15-20 minutes. I would ask Alan to play, but he said he might be busy in it with meetings and stuff. Bro, you know James, yeah, was looking at bank orders and stuff like that, and BNY came up. They're massive, bro. I didn't realize how big BNY is. It's big. Biggest custodian bank in the world. Yeah, it's freaking huge. Actually, let's go Sydney and link up with Pip Analyst. Yeah. I have one in Sydney as well. Sick. Yeah, boys, come down. I'll take you to a special place. That's probably the easiest way to me to say no, Sahad. I am perfectly fine. I no longer have an interest in coming to Australia just because of you. I'm definitely on the way. You Iranian, man. You typical suspect Iranian. Yeah, bloody suspect. think we might sit in the range for here now on EUGU. I don't think we're gonna push down further now. I think that's kind of it. Now we're gonna have near enough equal lows on that. We've got all them highs there, and we've got all these highs here. I would like to see price to start moving up towards these highs. And bloody hell, it has. Look at that. Whoa, that's a 12 pip candle. What's happened? Oh shit, news about the UK. Apparently Storm is gonna resign. 1 second. Preparations for lectern being made in Downing Street. Announcement expected soon in Downing Street. Starmer, chief of staff, tells staff he's resigning. 9:13. What is going on in the UK, man? We've not had one prime minister last a full term. They've done 2 years and they call it quits. And it's been like that for how many years, bro? What a fucking loser. I wonder who's going to be next prime minister, and then are they going to be in the arse of Israel as well, or are they going to be a bit more like, yeah, we're not being part of them anymore? I'm definitely Bashy lying. He loves that. You shut up, Alan. You can trust me more than Goins. I can tell you that much, bro. I gave up on London. That's why I'm just doing nothing. Yeah. But didn't you say he would resign on Friday? Yeah, but I wasn't sure if that actually happened. I mean, it was more than likely because the UK hasn't had one prime minister run a full term for like 15 years, man. 14 years. It's been a really, really long time. Possibly, yeah, but then the curious thing becomes who's next? Or who's the next prime minister? Because boy oh boy did that make a move. That made Tommy Rob fucking hell. Bro, if Tommy Robinson becomes president, prime minister, we're all mangled, bro. Absolutely mangled. Unite the kingdom. Yeah, United Israel is what they want in it. What him? Yeah. Sasrekal. One of them ones, yeah. Oh dear. But anyway, you would have had the entry off of London open supply zone here, which I didn't know if it works on USD CAD, but it looks like it. It would have had 5R off of here, 3R off of here, which is not bad at all. Or you would have had it would have been how many pips? 4R if you wanted an early partial. So USD CAD once again being really good. EU gave one trade and then it just kind of flew all the way up again, so there wouldn't have been any partials on there anyway. GU is not doing much now because of all the news bollocks.
UK PM Starmer appears outside Downing Street.
Is there a press conference? Ooh. Let's look for the press conference and if there is one. YouTube. 1 sec. Happy Father's Day. Okay.
You're behind the markets. If you're a real day trader, go real time at financialjuice.com/purchase and save 67% on a subscription. Let's make a big, beautiful deal, people. Come on.
We have posted a live video on the feed for all those interested.
Perfect. That's what I wanted. Where's the... It is.
Politically, financially, and morally bankrupt. I was told time and time again that we were consigned to history, that a majority at the general election, let alone a landslide majority, was impossible. But we proved those people wrong because we changed our party, ripping out the poison of anti-Semitism, restoring trust on the economy, defence and national security, and becoming a party that once again stood proudly with, not against, our national flag. The hard work of change was with a singular purpose.
Bashy shoots
Not
blanks, you
power for
knobhead.
power's sake, but
You
to change
knobhead.
Britain for the better. To build a fairer country with dignity and respect.
In his Honda, oh yeah, 100%.
Where everyone is seen, everyone is valued, wealth and opportunity for all, not just the privileged few. And look at what we've achieved in just 2
Haribu.
years.
Haribu Mangi.
An economy that is stronger, growing faster than our peers. Wages rising faster than inflation in every single month since we came to power. Investment secured, infrastructure being built. An end to austerity, with the fastest fall in NHS waiting lists for 17 years. The biggest improvement in rights for workers and renters in a generation. The biggest uplift in defence spending since the Cold War. Small boat crossings falling. Asylum hotels closing. Protecting young people from social media. And 500,000 children being lifted out of poverty because of the choices that I made. Our reputation in the world restored, with Britain once again
Yeah, he's formally resigning, yeah.
for decency, respect and the rule of law, securing trade deals, standing with Ukraine, standing up for our values and rebuilding our relationship with our allies in Europe. Change promised by a Labour government, change fought for by a Labour government, change delivered by a Labour government. But I know the question being asked now is not who was best placed to change the Labour Party, to take us into power and to begin the vital work of improving lives for millions of people. Those questions have been answered. The question my party is asking now is whether I am best placed to lead us into the next general election. I have heard the answer of my parliamentary party to that question, and I accept that answer with good grace. Every decision I've taken has been about putting the country I love first.
Honestly, Mangi, it's always the case.
I will resign as leader of the Labour Party. I have spoken to His Majesty the King this morning to inform him of my decision. I will ask the National Executive Committee of the Labour Party to set out a timetable with nominations opening on the 9th of July and completed by the summer recess. In the case of a contest, this will ensure a new leader is in place before Parliament returns in September. I will remain in post as Prime Minister until the contest is complete, and I will do everything I can to ensure an orderly handover of power. I will also give my successor my full and unequivocal support, knowing that they will inherit a Britain that is far stronger and fairer than the one I inherited 2 years ago, better prepared for the challenges ahead, and better able to ensure the Labour Party secures a second term in office. I want to thank all of those friends and colleagues who have been at my side for these past 6 years or so, for their incredible
Can you hear
commitment,
that now, yeah?
service and support. I want to thank the brilliant Number 10 staff and our country's extraordinary civil service who dedicate their lives to public service. And when I leave the biggest job in the country, I shall spend more time on the most important job, being the best husband I can to my fantastic wife Vic, who has been a rock by my side through good times and bad, and being the best dad I can to my beautiful children, who are my pride and my joy. Thank you very much.
I don't even let you go back. Fake tears. What a faggot. So who's covering that then? Like who? Yeah, exactly. Okay, now this guy couldn't even stay. Alan, can I take shots at you or not? I wanted to take a shot in it, but it's a bit savage. Go for it. This guy can't even stay funded. What's he gonna do to the economy when he gets in power? Alan's gonna blow the economy, but you can't keep blowing economies and then just buying new ones. That's what. I've been lying this whole time. I've funded max with everyone. Yeah. Alan's the first trader to hit 10 million in funding via all the prop firms. So, I will resign. I'll ask Labour NEC to set out timetable and nominations will open on July the 9th. Man, this country's cooked. I swear this country's cooked. So bad. So bad. I don't know what to say, bro. Like, you just have to laugh. Look, let's just do some research, yeah? Let me use ChatGPT. When was the last time a Prime Minister did a full term in the UK? Take it. So Cameron became the Prime Minister after 2010 elections. He remained in office until 2015, completing the entire 5-year parliament. He won. Then Theresa failed, Boris failed, Liz failed, Rishi failed, Starmer's currently failed as well. So we've not had a stable government for 14 years. No? Office until 2015, so 11 years. We've not had stable government and we've gone through 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people in 11 years. Actually, I'm waiting to play with you. You dirty guy. So yeah. One second, bro. I think we're about done. So we can hop on. Should I get kebab, Indian, Chinese, or Israeli food for dinner? Get whichever you prefer, innit? I'm not here to make comments. You're a funny guy. UJ still pushing higher also. I think we're done now. What about CAD? Oh look, it took the level. Did it give an entry or did it just fall off? No. I'm gonna leave it anyway, screw it, I'll just wait for later, innit? I'm gonna add this to the red. No. How do you... There. Add it to the red list, innit? And I'll put it under GJ. And then get rid of all the alerts. Bye. Do you know what? Let's just do this instead. Let's look at the bond yields and stuff. They're up. VIX is up. Indices neutral. Oil down. Yeah, that's me done. Let me put the links and stuff in the chat and then I'll call it in it. And then I'll look for New York session if there's anything. DJ. Use the card. And then I need to add also, one second, I just need to add the card JP. Card JPY. Oh, that's already on the chart. Awesome. File. No. New chart. Card JPY. Add JPY. Add JPY, perfect. Templates. Got it. Got it. And then 0.47. $5 per lot. Trading. As for confirmation, max risk 0.5. Okay. Perfect. So now I've got CAD on here also, CAD JPY. And then that's done. Hey, why is it on this screen? Hey, why is that on this screen? Hey, why is also that on this screen? The hell? There you go. He can't speak. So just on the phone. You're a dickhead. That is so funny, man. That is so funny that I still can't get Alex on the phone, even though I'm Israeli. Mossad. That is really funny, bro. Really funny. Oh man. Anyway, looking back though, the breakout method seems to be really good, and the idea of waiting for it to come in, break structure, seems stout as well. Like, it seems really good. Anyway, lads, do me a favor, hit like, all that cool stuff. I'm gonna cut the stream now. Sahad, I'll give you a message in 2-3 minutes on some application, and then I'll boot up thingy Warzone. Peace. Peace, Mangi. Be careful of the intervention. I hope it happens tomorrow, so you get a chance to get it.